Anybody nervous? Anybody scared?
And now, from Philadelphia,
From the city of brotherly love.
it's They Call It Late Night.
They call it late night.
Tonight's guests, Andrew Whitworth,
That's why you play this game.
Chad Johnson,
I'm gonna give you your money's worth before I leave today.
and Roger Goodell.
Philly, come on. There you go.
With music by Snack Time.
This is it, ladies and gentlemen.
Let me get a hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jason Kelce.
Thank you. Welcome back to They Call It Late Night. The playoffs have officially begun. Wild card weekend is in the books. I'm not gonna lie, there's been some better games, if we're being honest. Little bit disappointing, but there were some outstanding highlights that we have right here that we're gonna show you right now.
What are you willing to give up? What are you willing to give up? Put it out on the line. Put it out on the line. From the first snap to the last snap.
12 teams put it all on the line this past week as the NFL playoffs began. Here's what got me pumped. Baltimore's Isaiah Likely and Philadelphia's Dallas Goedert must have injected some Cialis into their forearms because those rock-hard stiff arms sent the Steelers and Packers to premature elimination. Toes out, tush in for Ty Johnson, this sweet-ass Bills catch. Sam I am, I do not like to play the Rams, especially when my offensive line can't block anyone. Like, what the fuck, guys? My favorite name in the league, Lad McConkey, was perhaps the only Charger to generate electricity, while Justin Herbert threw more interceptions than I had children. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs let one slip away, while kicker Zane Gonzalez and the Commanders doinked their way to the divisional round. Zane Gonzalez, also a pretty sweet name. I mean, it starts and ends with a Z. McCarthy out. Vrabel in. McCarthy back in. 8 teams remain. 4 games await. Who shall prevail this week as the NFL playoffs continue? There we go.
We know, man. We know. Believe.
How about that? We got a great show lined up for you guys. We got Snack Time back in the building. Always bringing the energy. We also have Kelce back in the building. If you are unaware, last episode, Kylie was sick, as was her whole family. She was unable to be here. So my friend Bo Allen stepped in, who is also back.
I'm back.
Bo refused to leave, so we had to let him up there. He's also got his own sign now. Welcome to the Bojo.
Bojo, don't come too close. You'll get a karate chop.
Do you even know martial arts? Did you come up with that?
I'll show you later, Kelce.
Okay, all right. You're also sponsored, I see. Reese's Big Cup Lava Cups. Is that what that is?
Yeah, they're pretty good, man.
They fucking sell out. All right, here we go. We also got a side-by-side demonstrating how much these guys look alike. Look at that. Yeah. Who do we think looks better up there?
Yo, whoa.
I did receive some text messages last week that I've never looked better, so thank you for that.
That's the nicest thing Kylie's ever said about me.
The hair in that photo was spectacular.
Incredible.
Well done, Bo. All right, everyone, if you haven't noticed, this show is supposed to be about all things football. But one thing we haven't really touched on yet, which is a hugely iconic part of the game, is mascots. That's right. Every team has one. College teams have them. High schools have mascots. Kylie actually wore an elementary school mascot costume. Take a look at that. That is my wife in this costume. What, is that a green owl?
Yes. How do I keep getting talked into shit like this?
I don't think we just kind of do it. Ask for permission later. Anyways, the show obviously needs its own mascot. Am I right? Yeah, we need our own. So we went out and got the perfect design team for the job. Take a look. Something we thought might be fun is if we created our very own mascot, okay? Do you guys know what a mascot is? Who's the Eagles mascot?
Say it louder.
Yes, swoop. We need to make our own version of a swoop, all right? And I thought it might be fun if we all designed it together. Does that sound fun?
But not of sharks.
Okay, no sharks. I got it.
Even
No
not
sharks.
you. Even not you.
Nobody can do sharks.
No.
Okay, nobody's doing sharks. Oh no, there's a shark in there! All right, ready? Break!
Mine. Benny, over mine.
Ben, we're sharing.
And mine.
Nope, sharing. Why are you drawing the face?
What's that mascot got in its mouth?
Something to drink.
Something to drink?
Ellie, what are you drawing? The body?
Like hair is coming off its armpit?
Can you draw leggies? Wow.
Idiot.
Look at their leggies. Look at them. 2 legs.
I think we have ourselves a mascot, girlies. We have Y's face, Ellie's body, like this. And then we can have the pizza hand that you drew over here.
Chicken.
Chicken-Mace. This is our mascot. What is its name?
Okay.
You picked the first name, Ellie. What's the first name? Dragon?
Dragon makes fart, fart, butt, butt.
Dragon, McFart, fart, butt, butt. All right. Sounds like he's Irish. Well, folks, I present the original drawing of Dragon McFart, fart, butt, butt. What do you think, Kai?
They did a great job.
They nailed it. I think Ellie was going for a face as well, but she got a body. I don't really
snuck
know.
some E's
How did
in
you
there
get
on the
Benny to
side.
draw anything? I've never gotten Benny to draw something.
It was an accidental scribble that looked like legs.
Well, we got it done. And now, I am so excited for this. And now, for the first time, anybody is seeing. Good job, Snide. They're always on it. All right. Folks, can we please give a big, they call it late night welcome to our very own mascot, Dragon McFartfart Buttbutt! Oh my God!
Hello!
Oh my gosh!
I'm Dragon McFartfart Butt. It's so fun to be here. Thanks for making me, girls.
I didn't know it was gonna talk till now. All right, well, I mean, they nailed this. Look at how I mean, well done. I don't really know what to say. This is just so good. The pizza arm, the squiggly face that's drinking something. I don't know, Kai, do you have anything? What's your favorite part of this thing?
I'm now seeing what you were talking about with Ellie drawing a face.
Yeah, those are
because
eyes.
The eyes.
I like the bird.
Perfectly placed.
All right. Listen, Dragon, it's fun to have you up here. Don't worry, there's no sharks. Look at that. How about that? That's awesome. Well, what do you guys think? I love this thing so much. It turned out incredibly perfect. I wish we had it forever. It's a shame we only have it for 2 more weeks.
Sorry, what? How many more shows?
Yeah, it's just 2 more shows. We're only doing the shows during the playoffs once a week.
Can you guys kill the music, please?
Kill the music.
So this show is done at the end of January?
Yep, once a week, just for the playoffs. Oh, and speaking of which, what a win for the Commanders. They had the upset of the first round. Dragon, you prepared a special upset dance for us. Want to show?
Hold the music, please. Hold the music. I just want to make sure I'm understanding correctly.
Yeah.
So what happens to me when the show ends?
Yeah, I don't know, Dragon. We haven't gotten that far ahead yet.
So I just cease to exist? Yeah, I'm left for dead? Well, why wait? Just kill me now.
I can't kill you. Nobody's killing you, Dragon.
Sure sounds like it. What are you going to tell your daughters when they ask Daddy what happened to old Dragon McFart Butt Butt?
I think
Your
they'll...
daddy's going to kill me. Save me,
Okay,
girls.
no. No one needs saving. Don't worry, girls. Dragon can come live with us until we find out a better plan. Is that okay, Dragon?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, that would be so fun. We can dance and sing, and all the food we'll eat.
Okay, Gene's waving his gloves over there. Thank you, Slingshot. All right, we're going to go to commercial break. You're always saving my ass. Thank you, Gene.
Oh, thank you for saving my ass. See you soon, girls.
All right, Kylie, can you please take us out of here?
Stay tuned for more They Call It Late Night with Andrew Whitworth, Chad Johnson, and NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell. Jay, we need to talk about this.
But first, hold on, but first, it's lava time, baby. Come on, Bo, hit these guys with some lava cups. Candy! There we go.
They Call It Late Night with Jason Kelce is presented by Geico. Switch and save. Get more with Geico. And in part by Reese's Chocolate Lava Big Cup.
We got to pay for this show, guys, so we just finished the first block. We're going to reset for the panelists coming out here. I want to thank all of you so much for coming out. We have a great show lined up. I hope everybody's excited. Does anybody have any questions or anything they want to throw up here at me, Kylie, or Bo while we're kind of stopped down? Shoot.
Did you guys pick out a baby name yet?
Did we pick out a baby name yet?
We're very behind.
Not. We have not even started that process.
So it's not going to be Dragon McFart Butt Butt?
It is in the running.
It's in the running? All right.
It's in the running.
No, does anybody have any suggestions?
Snack time.
Snack time? It's a good name. They do love snack time.
She is referred to as Pickle right now.
Pickle.
Our middle daughter, Ellie, decided that her name is Pickle, so she is currently referred to as Pickle.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not against naming her Pickle
I mean,
altogether.
it's the fourth one, guys. Come
I
on.
thought that was your nickname for Jason.
Oh,
What's what are the short ones called?
a gherkin?
Gherkin!
That's my nickname for Jason.
Thanks for having me back,
God.
guys.
Yeah.
Nick Sirianni's in the house. Coach! There he is. How we doing? How's it going, Brett? Good to see you. How we feeling, Coach? That's the proper answer. Don't give anything more than that, please. We don't want any locker room material. Thank you so much for coming out. Anybody else got any questions before we get going here? Go ahead.
What has been your biggest adjustment?
Biggest adjustment, easily time management. I think you get really accustomed when you play in the league, and probably anybody that has a job, to having like a set routine. So like, every Tuesday every Monday I knew we were gonna be back in the building lifting at 8 a.m. and our day was this long, and every Wednesday we were lifting again and our day was this long, and now, you're kind of ready to hop on Zooms at any time and phone calls, and you're all over the place. So that's been the biggest thing that's been by far the biggest adjustment. Also because I suck at time management, and Kylie and I often are not on the same page, and that leads to things that are just frustrating to deal with, which are usually my fault. Well, that unfortunately is not an option, as much as I would love to. Does somebody else have something? Stout, when he Stout's, I don't know that Stout's ever going to retire. So you're asking me, when Stout dies, will I think about coaching? I don't know. We'll figure that out. I think there's a part of me that would love to get into coaching, but right now I'm trying to do something else. I love That's one thing I definitely miss about playing is interacting with Stout and building the game plan. And, Nick knows this, but there's so much that goes into building everything all week, all off season. And that's a really fun process to go through. So it's also time consuming. And even though you know your schedule, it's a long schedule. So right now I'm going to do as many media things as I can until people are tired of seeing me. And then we'll approach it later.
We're getting there, Kelce.
I know, Bo. All right. What is it? Fuck yeah, it does!
Yeah.
Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? Oh, you got to move closer. I am not throwing this thing that
Hear
far.
this man.
Get over here. Come over here.
Throw it to Bo. Throw it to Bo.
No, I'm throwing it to this guy. He's got to have good hands if he wants it. Is he behind you?
Come on into the Bojo. You can come in if you're catching beer.
Welcome to the Bojo.
Here.
Guys, I would move back. Move back. I'm not going to risk this thing not making it.
Hit
All right, you ready?
Hit the wall.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's see. We need your best A.J. Brown impersonation. There we go. Cheers. There we go.
For your troubles. You come into the Bojo, you get some candy, yeah?
What's that?
Who do we call to get the show extended?
Man, ESPN.
Roger Goodell's around here somewhere. That might help.
There's a lot of people you can call. I don't know if they'll listen, but we'll find out. There we go. That's pretty much my response too, yeah. Chiefs fan, Patrick Mahomes, how do you guys think this week? Houston doesn't have anything? I love it. What is that, a Bears uniform? I would wear a former player's number 2. They call it late night. Tonight we're welcoming 3 tremendous guests to this stage, so let's bring them out now. All right. First up, he spent 16 years in the league as one of the most outstanding left tackles to ever play the game. He's a 4-time Pro Bowler, Super Bowl champion, and 2021 Walter Payton Man of the Year. Please welcome my friend Andrew Whitworth.
What up, baby? Let's go.
Looking good as always.
Appreciate you, baby. Appreciate you.
All righty, up next. He thrilled fans for 11 seasons as one of the NFL's most exciting receivers. He once changed his name purely for marketing reasons and racked up over 11,000 receiving yards along with 67 touchdowns while setting the new NFL standard and getting fined for on-field celebrations. Please welcome Mr. Chad Johnson. Always make an entrance. There we go. All righty. And finally, he rose from intern to commissioner and has been with the NFL longer than I have been alive. He can no longer issue me any fines, thankfully, but he sure can stick it to my brother, Mr. Roger Goodell! All right. Take a seat, guys.
Let's do it.
I want to make sure I got the right seat.
You got it.
Okay.
I mean, really, any seat you want. I'm not going to pick your seat for you.
Come on up to the Bojo.
Oh, come on up to the Bojo?
Yeah.
Nobody's going up there. All right. Guys, thank you so much for coming.
Appreciate you having us.
I was not ready for that jump. It felt great.
I appreciate that.
All right, Roger, we asked you a few years ago, how is it being the commissioner? You said, depends on the day. How is it today?
This is a good day.
Good day?
Yeah, it's a good day. We're down here. Eagle Country, So, big game on Sunday and divisional weekend. So, if you don't enjoy this,
This is what it's all
the
about.
best time of the year.
A lot of people say that the divisional round is their favorite round of football all year round. Is that how you feel?
I do.
The 2021 is definitely my favorite divisional round.
Dude, you had 2021. You won the Walter Payton Man of the Year, and then the next day won a Super Bowl, right?
Yeah, 3 days later. Yeah,
3 days?
Thursday
It felt like
night,
the next
Sunday.
one.
Yeah, so pretty
Fact
insane
check.
week. I think if you could draw that up, that was
Very
pretty
good, very
against
good.
your former team, the only two teams you ever played against.
That's right.
Or played with.
Yeah. What how did you feel about the divisional round?
The divisional round was good. I mean, I didn't make the playoffs much, so I lived vicariously through everybody else.
Yeah.
We didn't win one while we were together.
It's all
Unfortunately.
good. It's all good. I played Madden though. I win in that.
Who's your team in Madden? Did you play with yourself?
The Bengals.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You have been known to love on the commissioner. Now,
Yeah, that's listen, the relationship that we built over the years because he took all my money,
yeah.
you know?
For sure.
Like seriously, we had a great relationship. So I started calling him dad because he was taking so much at the time. And he just couldn't, I never stopped.
Yeah.
Because I don't think he understood during that time I'm having fun and playing the game the way I felt it should be played.
Sure.
So they kept taking it, but I refused.
Give it up to Chad, yeah.
But we have the best relationship now. It's like when you're in high school, all of us went to high school. I was the troublemaker in high school. So anytime I see him, it's like the bad kid seeing the principal years after graduating.
Yeah, I get it.
Awesome.
Now, I heard you actually used to prepay your fines.
Yeah, by the time I got the year, by the time I got the year 6 or 7, for those that didn't know, I was getting fined so much, I started sending the money in a week in advance.
I know it's coming.
Yeah, so I already knew I was going to do something. They knew I was going to do something, so you don't have to take out my check. Here you go ahead of time.
No doubt.
Now, we're making fun of this a little bit, but I actually did hear Chad was a big reason why you changed some of the celebration rules to what they are currently.
Yeah, definitely.
How did he affect that process?
You know, I think, listen, he wanted to make the game more fun, ultimately. Fans wanted it. We had that no fun league stuff. And to me, let him do it.
Yeah.
You know, let him have a good time. And it took a while to sort of get that through because everyone wants to be the pure football.
Of course.
But I think it's been an added addition to the game. I think it's fantastic to let guys express who they are and how much they love the game.
How do you guys feel about the celebrations? Are we in favor? That's my thing. I think the fans love it. Okay, go ahead.
I have a question.
Uh-oh.
Shoot.
Is it possible I get my money back?
I knew you were going to ask that.
Yes.
Where's it at? Chad, that's been spent, dude.
Yeah, that is not in the account anymore. Whit, notoriously, you were not a celebrator.
No.
Is that correct? You're a typical offensive lineman. Good. We do all the work, tired, let's get our ass off the field.
Well, I think it all started with Chad, actually.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, we were playing the Falcons, I believe it was. I go to celebrate with him. You know, it's been a long drive. Chad gets in the end zone, and he kind of gave us one of these so he could get off the cha-cha or one of his dances. I don't remember. And I was like, you know what? We're linemen. All I want is the bench and some Gatorade.
Yeah.
So I just turned around and was like, I'm going to the bench. And then I was famously known, Sean would highlight when I was with the Rams, when we would score, I would just take a beeline for the bench.
Yeah.
I didn't go to the end zone. I didn't run down the field. I'm headed straight for the bench. Or as we say in the South, as a crow flies. As a crow flies, I'm going to the bench. Go to the end zone and have to go back? No chance. I'm going to the bench.
What was it like playing with Chad? You just brought it up. You guys played with the Bengals. How long were you guys teammates?
6 years.
6 years?
Yep.
What was it like playing with this guy?
Oh, it was unbelievable. His energy and his positivity and like how much passion he had for being great at what he did. I always say this, like he had the episode obviously when the Bengals lost a few weeks ago where he was crying on the podcast. I've seen him cry after an OTA practice when he thought Coach Lewis ended it too early. I mean, he's literally like, you remember this, right?
I remember that, yeah.
Like this guy wanted every rep he could to get better. His passion and energy was unbelievable. And he honestly missed an error. I was saying this backstage. Like what he did every week with the media in his locker, putting up DB's names, saying what he was going to do to him and the success he'd have, the things he'd send people back of his jersey, Pepto-Bismol one time he sent it to DBs one week. He was unbelievable with that stuff.
And so Chad, back when I was at the University of Cincinnati, came to the university.
To train with you guys.
To train with us,
right,
yes.
That's right.
And this wasn't even the lockout year. You just came like on the field and you were roasting all of our DBs.
Yeah, that was fun. I just needed all the work I could get. I needed all the work I could get.
What was it like playing with Whit?
It was fun. It was fun. Whit and I had some good exchanges. Whit was one of the players at times when I would get out of hand, he'd get me a line though.
Yeah.
Because I was like a little kid. I played the game like a little kid. So at times, certain players, they would have to reel me in a little bit.
Yeah, of course.
Whit and Big Willie would always reel me in when I towed the line a little bit, and enough was enough.
Baby.
Huh?
Emotions.
But that's the beautiful thing about a team, because I really do think that dichotomy helps.
You need it.
You can't have nothing but a bunch of wits in a line. I mean, I guess you could. That'd be like a militaristic just force.
You don't want that. No fun.
But no, the personality helps bring emotion and excitement. Whether it's even if it's in practice, it breaks up the monotony. You jumping up here got everybody excited.
I kept it fun. You know, during our days, obviously in Cincinnati, we didn't have very many winning days. But if there
you
was,
guys did all right. I mean, you had a few seasons. I mean, never won a Super Bowl.
Two.
That's
Just had
it?
2 winning seasons. Yeah.
Why did it feel like more?
And so during that time, I wanted to make sure I kept everybody loose. You know, as far as the players, I just brought that energy no matter what the record might have been, and I just made sure if fans paid $85 for a ticket, just to say,
why 85?
I don't know, that's a good number. I mean, I just want to make sure
you pulled
everybody.
that out of nowhere, yeah.
I just want to make sure everybody got $85 worth of entertainment, regardless of whether we won or lost.
That's right. Ochocinco.
Yeah, you're coming for a reason.
Yeah. Well, you guys love to play the game. What would you think about playing more games? The big talk that everybody wants to talk about is, are we going to 18 games? It feels like it's an inevitability. Are we?
I would say I think we probably will because, one, I think restructuring and getting away from preseason games is a good thing. I think you guys agree with that, right? So, and two, I think we've made enough changes to the game, both the offseason and during the season, from a health and safety standpoint.
Absolutely.
But it's still tough in a long season.
Yeah, I mean, the last time we changed it, I wanted to go back to 14 games. But, but
no doubt.
I think the reality is it's just, there's, like you're saying, there's ways to do it healthy. There's ways to do it in a way that it makes sense for the players, taking away preseason games, potentially adding a bye week. There's a lot of ways to do it where it could actually be beneficial. What do you guys think?
I like it. I can still play, Nick. But, I mean, I think it's cool. Obviously, it's good for the NFL, obviously good for the players because they get a piece of the pie as well. So I'm not sure they'll be upset about it. If I was to add something to it, I would probably add more roster spots.
Yes.
Add more roster spots, and that'd probably be much it.
Well, I look at it like I got the opportunity to play from 06 to 21, where really in 06 you had the old school two-a-days, true full preseason, to the end of my career where a lot of teams didn't play much in the preseason, and you moved to these inter-squad scrimmages between teams where two teams are playing each other and scrimmaging. Into my career, those scrimmages were way more work than I ever did in a preseason game for the last 5 or 6 years. So if you really took away a preseason game, it would be irrelevant to really a season and just developed more time for guys to recover.
The starters do more in those little practices. You rep more of the situations. So I think, I think you get way more accomplished. Gene's waving his arms. That means we're going to commercial break. We'll be back with more of this conversation after this. Stick around. Thanks, Gene.
Where's Nick? Coach, I fucking love you. Hey, if you need some legs, fresh legs, call me. Huh? I'm ready.
That'll help.
We'll do our best. Yeah.
Well, we're going to do some Q&A if you guys are good with that.
Okay.
Sure.
All right? All right. Yeah.
They got the cues?
These hooligans out here. You guys, you have some outstanding access to a guy that is not typically out here. So what are we thinking? Anybody got anything?
Number one, you got one.
Any chance of changing the kickoff?
Kickoff.
So are you actually changing it back to what it was?
Onside kicks, right? You want to bring the onside kick back? Is that what it is? I like it.
You know, you've got a good question. So here's the deal. So what we did is to try to see if we could make the play safer. The good news is the data is showing it is really a lot safer. It's a lot closer to the injury rate that you have on a normal scrimmage play. So that's what we were trying to accomplish. I think the way to unleash more returns is simply if you kick it out of the end zone, it goes to the 35, not the 30. Now you'll see people kick it in what we call the return zone, and you'll see a lot more returns. But put it on the 50, yeah. You want the Rams to start on the 50 every time?
No.
No, but Witt's brought up another point. The onside kick is something we've got to address. I think that's another piece of it. There's an idea that a few clubs have proposed where you could elect to take it on 4th and let's say 18 from the 25. And if you get it, you keep the ball. If you don't, obviously the other team gets it. You could make that so that the probability is even more probable than an onside kick, which is about 4%, 5% right now.
I think Jeffrey Lurie actually is the one who spearheaded that.
Jeffrey was big on it too. Yeah, a couple of people.
What do you guys think? You want to bring the wedge back?
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
I used to be scary to watch.
I was the wedge buster.
Chad, you were not.
I was on kickoff. I was the wedge buster.
No chance.
I promise you.
We'll bring up the tape of you going across to get Ray.
I need to see that.
I was the wedge buster.
You were, what were you, R5?
R3.
R3?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. You got to think I was 6'3", 240 then.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
I don't believe anything this guy says.
Yeah, my rookie year.
Nothing.
Cal. Yeah. Dude, I only did one wedge unit with my buddy Owen Schmidt. And I asked him before we went out there. It was the first 2 years we had a fullback, and then that was it. And then we got rid of the 2-man wedge because they already got rid of the 4-man. And I said, Owen, what do I expect here? I've never done this. And he said, just hit the other guy harder than he hits you. Otherwise, it's going to hurt. Yeah. You would see guys just get absolutely demolished.
Brutal.
So, yeah, probably a good rule change.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
Anybody else got any questions? Oh, hold on. What do you got, Bob? I'm going to cheat. I know Bob very well. This is Bob. Listen, Bobby's the one who gave me the Mummers costume, for all of you who have seen that costume. Bobby Coyle. All right, Bobby, shoot.
Chances the tush-push stage, Commissioner.
Chances of the tush-push?
Yeah, I don't see that coming out. I really don't. I thought it might go away when he left, but
you're still doing it pretty darn well.
No, I don't think the clubs are interested in changing that.
I think you should outlaw the tush push. The nose guard.
Boo! Stay up there in the bojo.
You don't get a vote.
Yeah,
exactly. That's right.
No votes.
Who else has a question? Go over here. Yeah, you got it. Any advice you would give it to a kid trying to make it to the NFL?
I mean, develop great habits. The reality of most of the guys that make it to that level eventually at some point, you got to have the habits that match the life you want. I don't care what we're doing in life, right? So every single day you're either habitually choosing to do things or, unconsciously allowing things to happen in your life. So to me, it would be start to create habits that match the dreams you have. So create it yourself.
Yeah, start them young. You start them young. Camps that are going on. I'm just thinking of the things I did when I was little. I was always in camps every time I got an opportunity. Grandma driving me to camps, and discipline. You got to be disciplined. Obviously, we always talk about school being first, but outside of school being first in academics. But you find your niche, whatever that niche is, whatever position it is you want to play. You keep honing on that, and you got to have the discipline at an early age. Not waiting until you get to high school, waiting until you get to college. You get that muscle memory in you early, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I don't have much to add. I would just say, you work hard. I mean, it takes so much to get to the NFL.
So many things have to go.
A lot of it is, work ethic is a huge component and starting, but a lot of it is also being in the right situation. Quite frankly, getting a little bit lucky, right? Like luck is 100%. When preparation meets opportunity.
Yep.
And, staying healthy. So I think you just kind of keep it going day by day. Like when I was a kid, the NFL was not like a realistic goal at that point.
Nope.
It takes, all of a sudden you start, you're in high school.
I don't even know if I thought it in college at times.
Right.
You just
playing. You just kind of keep going, you keep working, and then eventually you're in high school and you're like, I think I can start in varsity. And then eventually you're like, you know what, I think I can go to the college. That guy just went to college, I can do that. And then that guy goes to the NFL and you're like, I think I might actually be able to play in the NFL. And that's eventually it. And then hopefully you get around great coaches like Nick Sirianni and everybody I've played for.
Jamestown boy.
That's right.
I like the hoodie. I like the hoodie and the sport coat, Coach.
Hey, there we go. In honor of Whit.
Yeah.
I like
and
it.
Also, if you have kids, don't forget nutrition plays an important part. Don't forget McDonald's.
There we go.
Here we go. That's probably the best part. That's the best untold of all of them.
That we don't just
there's so many guys that just nutritionally, it's like, I mean, come on.
The older you get, the more you have to pay attention to it. But I mean, it's so. Some guys way overdo it with their nutrition.
Oh, yeah.
Like you're full.
Calm down.
Yeah.
Calm down. What is it, DK Metcalf? Have you ever seen that? He eats like Skittles or like candy all day?
Reese's Lava Cups.
Reese's Lava Cups, people. That's how you become a nose guard in the NFL.
There he is.
All righty, we're going to get back to the panel here for television. So everybody get ready for the band and let's make some noise. All righty. Welcome back to They Call It Late Night. We were just talking during break and we got a question and it spawned another question. How many snaps do you think you got left if you had to go?
Right now, 45.
45?
45.
Why 45?
I mean, I just think 45 is a good number.
No rhyme or reason.
No, and all I need, like, third downs. I don't need to be out for. I don't just put me on third down.
I'm not digging any safeties out.
I don't need to do that. I just know I can get open consistently every time.
What do you think, Whit? How many could you do, you think?
I think he could get through a game. One game?
Yeah.
One game.
What?
I can get through one game.
I'm in shape.
100%.
I'm in shape. I do Pilates.
So he's gonna call the next week so sore he's not gonna be able to play.
Roger, starting out as an intern in the National Football League, what was the most humbling thing you were asked to perform?
Everything I was asked to perform was humbling. Honestly, when you're that low, you're doing anything they ask you.
Yeah.
I mean, I would run errands, I would copy stuff, I was clipping newspapers. You did anything you could to sort of stick around.
And you were unique. You knew from a young age you wanted to be the commissioner of the NFL.
Well, sort of what you said earlier. You know, I wanted to be in part of the NFL some fashion.
Yeah.
Obviously, at one point I said I want to play. That sort of went away and then I sort of said, you know what, I'd love to work for Pete Rozelle, who was the commissioner then. And then eventually I just said, hey, I want to be commissioner. But it was sort of a pipe dream. I mean, I think there's been 8 of us since 1920. So it was sort of a ridiculous dream, to be honest with you. But I got in and they gave me opportunities.
Last time I was with you, Roger, we proposed a rule change about one hockey fight being allowed. You said you were going to take it to the rules committee.
Yep.
One fight per game. Have they gotten back to you on that rule change yet?
They did. It didn't turn out so well for you.
They didn't go. If you guys could change one thing, one rule about the NFL, anything you would want, what would you change?
I mean, mine doesn't take long. I would take away offensive holding. Let's just go, baby.
Yeah,
let's just fight. Let's go, everybody. They can pull my jersey. I can pull theirs. Let's
exactly.
go.
It's never been fair.
For me, I think the most difficult position to play in today's game, people would say quarterback, I say defensive back. Mm-hmm. I would take the spot of a foul not being where they actually commit the penalty, but actually just make it 15 yards instead.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah.
Bo, you got anything up there?
Yeah, mine's dumb as hell, but I think if you, I've been thinking
Surprise!
about this. I've been thinking about this a lot since the Commanders game last week. I think if you hit the crossbar or an upright on a field goal, it should be 4 points.
What?
Yeah, a real change-up. Put that to the committee,
So
Roger.
almost missing.
And the double doink is how much?
That's 8 points.
8 points.
Yeah.
The burning question everybody wants to know, why is there no postseason offensive lineman award?
Come on.
It's a good one.
We got MVP, offensive player
Listen,
of the year,
the only
defensive
thing
player
they
of
keep
the year.
stats on us is sacks and penalties.
Yeah. There's
Just
no
negative.
positivity other
Nothing
than the
positive
all-pro.
about
What
us
would we
existing.
call it? What?
I thought of some names. Listen, I was thinking, let's see, Gridiron Guardian maybe award, maybe like a Protector award. But I really think this. We've always talked in the NFL about the shield and protecting the image of the shield, right? So our greatest protectors in the game are your offensive linemen.
Good point.
Yeah.
So why not call it the shield?
The
Shield Award.
I like that.
God damn, you just came up with that on the spot.
I like that. I like that.
I think that works.
That's where I'm at.
We'll take that one forward.
Can we get that by NFL honors?
So this year, NFL Honors, guys, the Shield Award.
That'd be hard.
We could select one right now.
Yeah, okay. Who would win it this year?
Yeah, who would you pick?
That's a tough one. I'm going to
I know
probably.
who I'm going with, and it might
I'm
be
going to go
pandering.
with 2 guys in the NFC that I probably would say it's between. Penei Sewell and Lane Johnson.
Penei and Lane Johnson.
Yeah.
They'll probably be my 2 guys. Success, how they've played, but in my opinion, it's just like championship fights. You got to take the belt from the champ.
Yeah.
I'd give it to Lane Johnson because he's been that guy sometime.
No centers in the conversation.
Sorry. So I don't want to
Don't do this to me.
I don't want to offend him right now. But I take it like a plain seat philosophy for me.
Yeah.
If you have an aisle beside you, I'll put you in that conversation for right now. If you're protected by the wall, you know,
Centers,
tackles play on the edge. So
They're
if you're in the
blocking-
phone booth,
They're blocking Myles Garrett and Hutchinson and all these freaks out there. All right. I got to ask you before we get to break, who's winning it all this year?
Bengals.
Bengals? I hate to break it to you, Chad, but that ship may have passed.
I mean, it's
all
get
good.
me killed in here, but I'm going to go with the Rams. I just want to ask, does anybody remember the last time the Rams played on Monday Night Football in the wild card round? Just wondering.
Yeah.
They were the only team that's done it and won the Super Bowl. Played on Monday Night Football.
That's true.
Honestly, I got the Eagles winning.
My man! My man!
I've always wanted to do that.
Who you got there?
I've always wanted to do that. I'm sorry.
We played together. We were teammates, Jad.
I love you.
Who do you got?
Roger, what's
Who do you got?
What's the script say?
That's what you didn't ask me.
All right. Speaking of LA, obviously everybody has been paying attention to what's been happening over there. Whit, you live over there, and I think it'd be nice if you would share something like what's been going on. How can people help?
Yeah, I had the opportunity on Monday night to, address, really.
Fantastic, by the way. Every time I see you speak, please. I mean, it's incredible. Seriously.
Yeah. It's a humbling honor just to even get that opportunity to speak for everyone because there's so much pain and people that have lost so much. So one of the things that I wanted to do this week, I reached out to some old Rams teammates and coaches and everybody else and kind of rallied guys together and talked about what we can do to impact. Because I've always told guys as I mentor, like, you'll never regret just doing something. So Coach McVay and I, the McVay and Whitworth families are uniting and going to contribute $400,000 to fire relief efforts. The donation will be evenly distributed between LAFD Foundation and the Pasadena Community Foundation's Eaton Canyon Fire Relief and Recovery Fund. In addition to that $400,000 contribution, the Coops family is encouraging others to support these vital causes by pledging to match public donations up to $500,000 for each foundation to generate an additional $1 million in relief funding.
Awesome.
It's awesome.
So donate to LFD Foundation and the Pasadena Community Foundation's Eaton Canyon Fire Relief and Recovery Fund and include the LA Rams in the group matching and additional notes upon completing that donation, and we'll match it.
Yeah, there we go.
Let's go.
All right, Gene's clapping now instead of waving to go to break, but that means it's time to go to break. Stick around for more. They Call It Late Night right after this.
Welcome back to They Call It Late Night with Jason Kelce, presented by Geico.
1, 2, 3. All righty, welcome back, everyone. So here on They Call It Late Night, we always aim to have some football talk that's a little less X's and O's and a little more fun, all right? So tonight, we're going to take things one step further in a segment we're calling They Call It Helmets Up, Guards Down. As you can see, all of our panelists have helmets in front of them, all right? What's going to happen is these helmets have these visors that are going to hide their eyes. What we're hoping for is that in hiding the eyes, we're going to get these guys to open up and tell some secret stories that they've never shared before. All right? Gentlemen, please don your helmets.
Oh, boy.
I have no idea how this is going to go. Look at that. God, you guys are good. How good are these guys? All right, snack time. Whit. We were worried if it was going to fit. I'm sorry, brother.
They took every pad out of this helmet. Okay?
And it still doesn't fit.
It doesn't fit.
All right. All right, first question. Besides football, what was your dream job as a kid?
My dream job as a kid, I would be a apricot farmer. But instead of growing a lot of apricots, I would just grow one amazing apricot and try to make a living off of that. So thank God for football.
Fair enough. All right. Whit, you got one?
Easy. Shoe salesman.
Shoes, okay.
I love measuring people's feet. And it'd be nice to finally make a little money doing it.
All right. Bo?
It's not technically a dream job, but I did have this job in a dream. I was a captain of a cruise ship, but it could only go in circles because of all the snakes that kept coming in. So my dream job would be a cruise captain snake killer.
Okay, that's a little weird, I'm not gonna lie. All right, Roger.
I was a bartender in college, which I absolutely loved, but I just felt there had to be a way to get more drunks to hurl more abuses at me, and I'm living the dream.
That's good, that's a good one. All right, next question. What is something a coach has said to you that's made you cry?
Oh my goodness, I remember this. My receiver coach for the Bengals once told me, you know Spanish for 85 is actually Ochocinco. I shook his hand and said, yo no sabía esta información.
Oh my God. All right.
All right. One time, instead of starting, my JV coach told me I'd be running the hot dog stand. And I cried because I just knew we would run out of hot dogs. And if anyone watching didn't get a hot dog that night, I am so sorry.
You can feel the remorse in your voice. Bo?
At halftime of the Super Bowl, Doug Peterson tried to motivate us by telling us about the plot of the Pixar movie Up. You know, where the guy's wife dies, his house floats away because of all the balloons. How the fuck is that a kid's movie, man?
I'm not entirely sure.
It's fucking devastating.
It is a sad movie.
Sad.
Roger?
I don't remember what he said, but I do remember having him skinned and mounted over my fireplace. That's it.
All righty. Last question, all right? What is the hardest moment you've had to deal with in your entire career?
When haters review, bomb my 3 McDonald's locations. You can say what you want about me, but leave Greg and Courtney and their crews out of it.
All right.
Super Bowl 56 against the Bengals. Shark Tank was on at the same time, but I screwed up my DVR and I recorded the Super Bowl by mistake. Man, I waited my whole life to see that episode of Shark Tank.
Well, Kels, my first week on this job was pretty brutal. I found out you only asked me to do it because Kylie was sick.
It's true, yeah.
Then he made me get in hair and makeup to look like her, which is horribly embarrassing. I wouldn't have come back this week, but I truly, not gonna lie, I've never felt more beautiful.
Yeah, I did not make you put makeup on. You chose to do that.
Don't tell him that, Kels.
Roger?
You know, it was when I found out I had to sign every single football used in an NFL game. And do you know how hard it is to spell commissioner? The 2 S's, 2 M's, and then just when I think I got that done, I had to try to spell Goodell.
Yeah, it's one of those things that's like restaurant. All right, well, that's it for that, folks. Gene's waving his gloves back there. We'll be back with more.
Is this a good time to talk?
No, not really.
Okay, well, real quick, I'm having a mattress delivered to our house tomorrow. Is someone going to be around to sign for it between 2 and 5?
The fuck are you talking about?
Dragon needs a special mattress with lumbar support, and I need to move stat because Dragon's ex-girlfriend says I need to get out by the end of January.
Guys, give me a second, Roger. I'm sorry.
Go get him.
Let's walk with me real quick. Dragon, that's all right. Listen. Look, I don't know what you think you're doing, but I suggest you knock it the fuck off, all right? We have 2 more shows left. It could very easily be 0, all right? Got it?
Yeah, okay. But is anyone going to be around to sign for the mattress tomorrow?
You're not living with us, asshole.
What about a couple appearances on your podcast or something?
All right, listen, bad news, girls. Dragon just told me it's very sick, and he's going to the hospital where he's going to die. Just like Uncle Tommy last month, that's right.
Oh, Commissioner, you must have a big house. Any chance I can stay with you for a while?
Kylie, can we please go to commercial break?
We'll be right back with this week's fan contest after these messages.
All right.
Oh, fix the hair. Thank you. Get
that. Yeah. They Call It Late Night with Jason Kelce is presented by Geico. Switch and save. Get more with Geico.
Okay, everyone, we've come to another end of another amazing episode of They Call It Late Night, and that means it's time for another fan contest. That's right. With a chance to be gifted 2 Super Bowl tickets, not a prize. Tonight's contest requires our contestants to put on their thinking caps as they play the Jason Kelce Price Machine.
Jason Kelce Price Machine.
Alrighty, this is how it's gonna work. We're gonna flash an image up here of an item that is related to the NFL. You guys will then bid on that item one by one, and the closest to bidding the retail price of that item without going over will advance to the second round. And we'll do that 3 times. Okay, you guys ready? Alrighty. You guys are so on this, all right. Can we please see the first item? There it is. Thank you for showing us, Bo. The first item for bid is a pair of NFL goalposts. That's right. Contestant number 1, what is your name? Tom, please use the microphone. Tom, all right. Tom, it is your bid. What do you think a pair of NFL goalposts? These are Gilman's Gear, specifically NFL goalposts, engineered to support 35-foot uprights and a wind load of 100 miles per hour. Please write it down. We do got to get this moving, so. All righty. You can show it. What is it? Just for
2,675.
Okay. All righty. What is your bid? Audience, feel free to help out. If you guys think you know. All righty.
All right. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Way to kick it back in, snack time. I felt like it needed it. You guys felt that.
5,500.
5,500. All right, Matt. Great.
This is for both ends.
Huh? It is for both ends. We have gotten that clarification. Thanks to Tom. All righty. Matt is at 24,000. All righty.
24,000.
24,000. Is that Bailey? Bailey, I'm so sorry for last week.
I'm not over it yet, but it's okay.
Okay, fair enough.
I went with 25,000.
25,000, okay. Can we please see the actual retail price of a pair of NFL goalposts? Gilman Gear, specifically 15,150. Ava with an E, you are up. Leave that there, please, yep. All righty, our next contestant, please come on over. Take your time, be careful, sweetie. All righty.
Congratulations.
What do you think, Kai?
I would be terrible at this.
Next contestant, what is your name? Ann. All right, and we're a Saints fan. Yeah, well, Who Dad is in the offseason. All right, here we go. Ann, you will be the first bidder, so please be ready. Our next item for bid is a 7-man Crowther sled. What do you think a 7-man Crowther sled retails for? This is a Ray Crowther classic 7-man sled, to be specific. All righty. Feel free to help out if you guys know what a Ray Crowther classic 7-man. All right, we're getting items all over. $9,235 is Ann's bid. Tom, it is now your bid. You've seen the show before.
6,895.
All right, 6,895 is Tom's bid. Matt, it is now your bid. 4,000 from Matt. Bailey, it is now your bid. $1 for Bailey. She's going low. Well, I hate to tell you this, but the actual retail price is $11,425. That is Ann. Yeah! Congratulations, Ann. Oh, we got a chief up now. There we go. Three-peat. All righty. We are on to our final item to bid on for this round. Brendan, Brendan, you will be the first to bid. All righty. What is the next item up for bid? Okay. A football field-sized American flag. This is a flagman of America's nylon 150 by 300 feet American field flag with handles. There we go. Love that. All righty. Brendan.
Going 65,000.
65,000. Okay. All right. Tom, it is your bid. 12,000. This is quite the disparity between you and Brendan. Matt, what do we have? 2,000. Okay. 2,100. The actual retail price of a football field-sized American flag, 45,000. Tom, you're our winner. Come on up, sir. Contestants, thank you so much for playing. We'll have a nice gift for you, I think. But we got to move on with this show. Thank you very much for playing. Okay. We're on to the final round, okay? We are calling this the Super Bowl Showcase. All right? All of these items will somehow be related to the Super Bowl, and it will be, you have to guess the amount of all of them combined, okay? I will explain them now. Can we please see the first item? A Lombardi Trophy. That's right. Taking approximately 4 months to make, the Lombardi Trophy represents the greatest achievement in professional sports. Weighing in at 7 pounds, 21 inches, how much do you think the trophy costs to make, according to Tiffany & Company? The next item is going to be a Chiefs Super Bowl ring. Kind of wish we would have used the Eagles Super Bowl ring. That's a very big mistake on our part. Made of 10-karat white and yellow gold by Jostens, the ring includes 529 diamonds, 38 rubies, and as everyone knows, having one doesn't make your parents love you more than your older brother. Right, Mom? All right, next up, the retail cost of all the footballs provided for each team in Super Bowl 58. That's 108 footballs. On to the last item that will be included in this is the average price to buy a 30-second commercial in Super Bowl 59. According to Variety, where I personally go for all of my NFL news, how much is the average cost for a commercial in this year's Super Bowl? Again, we are looking for a total price. Contestants, you have 20 seconds. You can elicit help if you so choose. Again, 2 Super Bowl tickets are on the line. How we doing, Jay? You got 10 seconds left. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pencils down. Ava, we're going to start with you. What is your bid? Yep. I'll hold it.
6,500,000.
That's what you wrote down. Yes.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
No, I just had to. I'm redoing the math, but it's too late anyway, so it doesn't matter.
It's confirmed. Yeah. 6,500,000. And
6.7 million.
6.7 million. 6,700,000. Really left a tight window there for Ava. Tom.
6.85 million.
6.85 million. It's a dickhead move, Tom. Can we see the actual retail price of all these Super Bowl items, please? $7,106,194.60. That means Tom is our winner. Ava, thank you so much for coming and playing, and thank you so much, Tom. Here are your Super Bowl tickets.
Thank you very much, Jason.
Those are clearly not the real ones. There we go. Well done, Bubba. All righty, that does it for another episode of They Call It Late Night. Gene's waving his gloves. Big thank you to Chad Johnson, Andrew Whitworth, Roger Goodell, my wife Kylie Kelce, my friend Bo Allen. Snack time! We'll be back next week with another episode of They Call It Late Night. What happens? Who knows? I don't. Can't wait to see you then.